Right. Now we are here with the head elf, so to speak. Right. One of the board members of Alias.
Yeah, I'm the organizer.
The main organizer. Right. So the question is, what made you all put all this together?
Well, this has been going on in Trinidad and Tobago for a number of years. I've been cosplaying for like over 20 years now. So events and stuff have been going on in Trinidad for a couple of decades now.
Yeah.
The Alias brand is actually a decade old this year. So it's been going on for quite some time. And it was always like a vision of mine to bring a certain type of event to Trinidad that I hadn't seen necessarily before.
Yeah.
Because even though you had quote unquote anime expos before in the days of Anime City, they were grounded very much in the concept of coming to watch anime, not necessarily creating a Comic-Con or Anime Expo type experience. And having gone abroad and guesting at all of these conventions internationally, I wanted to bring some of those experiences back here to Trinidad.
Ooh, what's up, Trinbago Vibes peeps? Welcome to another episode of Trinbago Vibes. In this one, we are going to check out Alias Entertainment Expo right here at the Center of Excellence. This is round 2. We was here last year. Same costume, you know. I just have an additional piece, so to speak, the lightsaber. Right, so yeah, in this one, we are covering things we didn't cover the first time around at the Alias Entertainment Expo right here at the Center of Excellence. So let's jump back on to day 1, Trinbago Vibes. Well, technically day 2, the Saturday. Day 1, they actually have a parade, a cosplay parade down in town itself in Port of Spain. Oh, also shout out Alias Entertainment Expo, you know, the board, the members of the group, right, for presenting me with this VVIP pass to come and take in what we didn't catch last time that we was here. Alright, yeah, let's do this. Now, this anime convention normally occurs on the last weekend in July here in Macoya. And you can buy tickets in advance or pay at the door. And we're real GT in this one. So, yeah, we're getting this package with the VVIP. A nice bag and everything. Now, inside the bag are chits to access some free events in the expo, some stickers, a pin, along with some coupons and these posters that you can get autographed by the expo's celebrity guests. Yeah. So yeah. Right. So let me just check out the hall before we go into the main thing. So last time, this is where you enter. You can get tickets here. This is where you claim, or if you bought tickets already, you know, you come and you show it here and then you get a band, and then that's the main auditorium or the vendors booth and everything. This here to the side is the hall where they would have various main events at specific times throughout the convention, such as this Fear Factor experience where the contestants had to eat 3 types of worms. Yeah, the first one to finish all 3 cups would win a cash prize, or this time trial of having cockroaches crawl all over your arm. Yeah, these peeps real brave for facing their fears. They also had an influencer panel and of course this cosplay tournament / showcase as well. Yeah. Well, the Caribbean Cosplay Championship, you know, shout out these Street Fighter cosplayers and all those who participated in this event at 2024 Alias Entertainment Expo. Now, in the night of day 1 at the Center of Excellence, the hall transforms into the Cosplay Met Gala, accompanied by some really tasty food. And this was a separate cost from the regular tickets, which we'll get into later. But this is also included in the VVIP pass. Yeah. Alright, let's check out this epic cosplay before we move on to the exhibition hall. And let me know in the comments below if you know who this is. Of course. This is real detail work here, boy. This is epic. Now, tickets for this event comes in 4 tiers. The 1-day pass, the 1-day VIP pass, the weekend VIP pass, and the VVIP pass. And those give you access to the main events hall, which we were earlier, and the exhibition hall where we're heading to right now. And this line here are for those waiting to get autographs from some amazing anime / gaming voice actors, such as Allegra Clark, who's known for Apex Legends, Street Fighter 6, and Jujutsu Kaisen, and Anne Yatko, whose voice can also be heard in Jujutsu Kaisen and, Genshin Impact. Now, if you are not familiar with these, no worries, my Trinbago Vibe peeps. The expo has so much more events and booths to check out. Yeah, that, it is worth coming to. And shout out all these amazing cosplayers. As a matter of fact, let's check out a few. This may be niche, but it's super awesome to see such creativity in the costumes. Now, one perk of the VIP/VVIP is you get to go head to head in this bubble battle for free. And here I'm losing to my wife. Yes, as a wise man once said, happy wife, happy life. Now, if you don't have the VIP/VVIP pass, then it would have cost 20 TT or 20 Alias bucks for you and a partner to battle it out in the ring, and more on that later on. Last time we checked out a few vendors along here, and I'll leave a link in the description below if you haven't seen that one yet. But both halls open from 9 AM and closes around 5 PM on both days. And as I mentioned earlier, there's a cosplay Met Gala around 8 PM on day 1 and an after party on day 2 at the expo, which we'll show for a bit at the end of this one. But I won't lie, peeps, there was just so much to do and check out at this expo, especially these awesome amount of cosplayers. We simply couldn't cover everything, but hope you hit that like button. And spoilers, there are some battles coming up in this one as well. But for now, let's continue our walk along the exhibition floor. Gaming section happening here. There's some Smash Brothers. And on the big screen we have Tekken tournament. Now, if you grew up watching anime, aka Japanese animation, or still do, I really recommend, attending the Alias Entertainment Expo, because apart from the vendors, there are also some gaming tournaments happening throughout the day. And if you're into campaigns like Dungeons and Dragons, well, gotta check out your boy Jason here. See you, brother. Hey, if you're here, you gotta check out this man. I see you have a full table right now.
I have full tables whole day today.
Whole day today?
Whole day today. Then 8 o'clock this morning.
Serious? You're here again tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the 2 days. Come and learn to play. Is Dungeons and Dragons?
And Pathfinder. Both of them.
Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder happening right here. As well as, all over. So right away I find the layout this year to be in my honest opinion, is much better than last year. The gaming section is much bigger and much cooler, right? You still have the wildlife conservation in the back, and you have all the other, you know, vendors and local cosplayers roaming around. The vendors behind on the side here, and of course you have like cosplayers roaming the floor as usual. But we signed up for a workshop on day 1. This is Elf Airs, so let's go check that out right now. Trinbago Vibes. And yeah, if you didn't catch, yeah, as a big Pokemon fan, so yeah, let me do this. So this is the Elf Airs workshop. I wonder how it'll look for me afterwards. We'll see. So, you know, we're following Panterona, right? I'll leave a link to her site in the description below. So yeah, so she's the one who carried on this workshop. Now, one cool addition to this year's expo is the introduction to the workshops. There were 5 cosplay workshops during the 2-day event here at the Center of Excellence. For additional costs, or free if you're VVIP. And shout out Josie or Panterona Cosplay, you know, the head of Alias Entertainment Expo and the cosplay tutor in this rounds. So you basically cut out the shapes of the airs on the paper. It's 2 parts. Then you trace it on the styrofoam and cut that out. After which, you bring out some power tools to refine the edges of the styrofoam and, you know, keep a certain fold in place.
You're just gonna heat along the line. Now this is not a blow dryer. This is very hot. So do not touch this and do not do this. Right? When I'm done, I'll set it down here. Then along that line, you're gonna bend your foam and press. If you keep it like this while it's cool, it's going to keep its shape, right? But if it's not hot and you do this,
it'll come back to normal.
right? So that's the tricky trick.
So yeah, can't go wrong with this at all.
So this goes over here like this. He has really tiny ears.
Yeah.
Right? And then what you do is you can I like your ears.
Yes.
See, and everybody's ears has like a different kind of look to it.
Day 2 at the expo at the Center of Excellence. These strong men here from Bro Cafe. Check out that one flexing. Now we're kicking things off at the Bro Cafe with some squats and of course a warm-up battle after. So this year they introduced Alias box. So it's not cash. It's certain events you have to pay for with cash. Well, with this Alliance box. And so I just went and got, you know, $40 right now, and we are going to do some archery. We didn't get to do archery last time, so we're gonna try it this round. Trinbago Vibes. Trinbago Vibes. Hey, how you going, man? So we have the Elite Archery Club right here, you know. So archery was 20 TT per person, and you had to convert your TT to Alias box at the info booth, which also provides you with everything that's happening around the expo itself and like the timing for all the events. Now with the VVIP pass or band, right, you got the first rounds for free. So I ended up giving some subscribers the Alias box that I bought. So subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit the like button as we get some instructions on the bow. I should pick up archery, boy. Anyway, let's go check out the El Socorro Wildlife Conservatory. And yep, that's a real live snake. A constrictor to be exact. This one here, pulling a snake. And I think we could cut this snake too. Yeah, real soft. Wow. Like, they're not constricting here.
Oh, really?
It's not constricting here.
No.
Let me see.
It is resting around.
Look at here. Well, we covered these majestic birds last year, but it's still amazing to see them up close and almost personal. Yeah, you just gotta check them out. Check out the El Socorro Wildlife Conservatory whenever you can and say hello to a capybara and these friendly hogs.
You want eggs? Is how to peel the eggs?
After taking some pics with my lovely wife and this night owl here, let's take in a few more cosplayers and big up one of our local influencers. Yeah, let me know in the comments below if you know who this is. And let me tell you, another fun addition to this year's event is some local wrestling, and check out some in-ring action, my Trinbago Vibes peeps. And don't forget to hit that like button and let me know in the comments below which was your favorite event and if you ever attended this or if you attended this year. And you know, if you had to dress up as a cosplayer, who would you be? Now, after receiving some training from Sensei Chad here, now it's time for another epic showdown. Nice. It's always nice to meet our fellow Star Wars fan in these conventions. And that's a wrap at Alias Entertainment Expo 2024. You got to see everything that we missed the first rounds. This is the second rounds, you know, 2024. So hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next one. I'll go on later. Oh yeah, so last part of this event, which is the after party. Trinbago Vibes, and that's how we end in this. With the last event on the final day, the after party. And once again, the main event hall is transformed to host this after party, which is an 18+ event, and it's a cooler party to boot. So it's 100 TT per person. Unless you're VVIP, you know, then you're free to enter. And apart from the free drinks with the VVIP band, you also got this gyro or gyro or chicken wrap, whichever you want to call it. You know, the best way to end this one. This was Alias Entertainment Expo Round 2. Big shout out to Josie and Dwayne for having me, and hope to see you all next year at this one, my Trinbago Vibe peeps. But in case you want more, click on this for the cosplay Met Gala bonus. Trinbago Vibes.